Teaching is many things to many people, but to me, noble is laden with images of royalty, classicism, and of tradition. I prefer to think of teaching as an ethical profession in which the teacher makes choices for the betterment of their students. When teaching students how to teach science in the elementary grades as I do, it would be tempting to teach facts and formulas only. But it's the poor teacher who merely restates what is in the textbook. The teacher's responsibility is to understand the context and circumstance of their students' lives and make the content relevant to the real world. If a student asks, "Why do we need to know this?" the teacher should have an answer or question why did the materials in the syllables in the first place. Good teaching is ethical, analytic, and reflective. The best teacher will tell you that they teach their mind is constantly analyzing content, response, and pedagogical method. This ensures the growth of the student as well as the growth of the teacher. Teaching is a noble profession that comes with so much responsibility and duty towards students. Teachers do not only teach and impart knowledge but inspire and motivate students for life and take important steps in life. They keep working to boost the confidence of students and direct them in the right direction. There were many teachers who dedicated all their life to empowering their students and making them better and more successful human beings in their life. It's easy to think that as a teacher, you have been given the runs work. It is easy to go to class every day and think that your job is routine and humdrum. To keep the kids busy till their parents finish from work and come pick them up. It is easy to compare your pay with the amount of energy that goes out of you and think you're not being appreciated. It is easy to not appreciate your own labor because you think the children you teach are not getting changed by the knowledge you into them. But them, teaching is such a noble profession. Your basic duty is to provide knowledge and guidance to people younger than you are. Not just academic but also moral and career guidance. Some teachers even go ahead to provide their students with other forms of extracurricular guidance that affect diverse areas of their lives. It seems so easy to define the work of a teacher in such simple terms, but we all know that a teacher is one of the greatest people on earth. A teacher in truth is called the mold, the future of a generation. One can avoid so many phases in life, but one cannot avoid being under the tutelage of the teacher. Teaching is a noble profession because it entails giving knowledge to students and inspiring them for higher achievements in life. A teacher teaches all other professions. He needs to be updated because only then he can impart knowledge. Teacher is a noble profession. Teachers are selfless, always ready to go to an extent to help their students. It gives a great feel or self-satisfaction to a teacher when they see their students achieve in life. But in today's world, the word noble is misused. From a time when teachers used to stretch themselves to help their students without any expectation, now teachers are demanded to do it with no extra benefits because they are doing a noble profession. There is a big difference between doing something voluntarily and being forced to. For any voluntary service, the beneficiary will definitely value it. The reward for the service is the happiness and satisfaction you get. However, if the same voluntary service is portrayed as your responsibility of the so-called noble profession, then it might not be valued. Teaching is a noble profession indeed. I have different understanding of the word noble. In my mind, noble means something to be proud of, means of willingly giving something of yourself to others, positive achievements in life. In my opinion, teaching is and should be a noble profession, but the nobility lies in deriving our delight for having satisfyingly shared with others what we know, and is being recognized by our students even years after they benefited from our teaching. These two aspects, delight and recognition, are possible only if we are committed to our profession at a level which is beyond the influence of remuneration. I couldn't resist feeling a great sense of pride in being a teacher. On occasion when unfamiliar faces greeted me in public disclosing that I was their teacher, when they often offered me their own seats. Indifferences to many saying that I was their teacher, when they volunteered to help me at the hospitals, reminding me that they were my students when they telephoned me, regardless of the time, to confirm the correctness of grammar, telling me that they were my students, and when they invited me to handle free sessions for the benefit of the weaker section of their students, introducing me as their teacher. Teaching is a noble profession because it entails giving knowledge to students and inspiring them for the higher achievement in life. A teacher teaches all other professions. He needs to be updated because only then he can impart knowledge. A teacher goes out of the way because he feels proud when his students are successful. Teaching requires commitment, selflessness, and dedication because for students to grasp well, teachers should explain the topic easily. Before teaching any topic, a teacher should study it well because explaining in the easiest manner is crucial. There is already everything written in books. Then why do we need teachers? We need teachers to explain the concept in a layman's language because students study many subjects and need help for understanding the concept. Teaching is a noble profession because they nurture the future of the country. A country having excellent teachers shines because they nurture engineers and doctors who establish a developed nation. If teachers cannot explain the concept, then the country struggles because of a lack of quality engineers and scientists that foster development. The government's National Education Policy or NEP makes the teacher primary in fostering development because they nurture the country's future. There is a tremendous scope in the teaching because with the right to education, the government is actively recruiting teachers. Most parents want to teach their words in English medium schools because it's the most spoken language in the professional world. Teachers shows unwavering commitment because of their passion and the responsibility of nurturing the future of the country. A country cannot develop without outstanding teachers because they make the subject interesting for the students. A good teacher prepares his topic beforehand because it's crucial for a proper explanation for the students. All professions are equally important for the human development, but the teaching is the profession which has led people on the highway of progress and prosperity. No development had been possible if there had been no teacher. All the sciences, all the arts and crafts, and all the civilizations and cultures are due to the teaching. Teaching as a profession requires a great courage, and moral strength because it is not sound so far as financial side is concerned. But as a regard the side of the honor and dignity, teaching is considered a noble and respected profession. In the East, people always had a way and respect for this profession. Teaching is a noble profession because it deals with the words of God written of human hearts or in nature or in the holy books. All the secrets of the nature have been revealed by teacher to humanity. All the message of God have been communicated by him to mankind. So the teacher is the source of knowledge and guidance for human being. Teaching aims at enlightenment and contentment of mind in men. Teaching broadens and illuminates the dark corners of human heart and mind. Teaching tries to show the humanity the road of progress and prosperity. Teaching does the work of character building. It refines the personality of a man and raises in him the thirst for knowledge. Teaching tells man what is truth, beauty, and goodness. Through the guidance of teacher, man drinks from the source of truth, beauty, and goodness, and tries to incorporate them in the life. It is the profession of teaching which had enabled man to be scientist, doctor, philosopher, agriculturist, politician, or lawyer. With the help of teacher, a person leads a successful life. Teaching not only trains a person for material benefits, but it also arranges moral, spiritual, and religious training for man. Let me say that the teaching is the profession which shows man the road which lead him to God. A great saying by Dr. APG Abdul Kalam. Teaching is a noble profession which shapes the character, ability, and future of an individual. Teaching is the ability of the teacher to impart knowledge, skills, and their experiences to their disciples. Teaching profession lays the base for the construction of other professions as well as doctor, engineers, and managers, and etc. Now, the question arises that how the noble word is associated with the teaching profession. Let us try to find out that answer. The teaching profession cannot be understated. It is a superpower that enables an individual to formulate a framework that can accommodate the building blocks of other professions, which provides a platform that helps the individuals to develop their skills and inculcate the immense knowledge. Teaching profession is regarded as the mother to all the other professions because of its selfless deeds. Just like a mother who guides her children and gives the direction in their life. Teaching profession also support other career options to reach the standard which have been already set. It nourishes that students with the knowledge and the adaptability to survive in the difficult situations. According to Brad Henry, a good teacher can inspire hope, ignite imagination, and infuse the love of learning within an individual. And that's all. Thank you.